Twisty. Good morning, friends. I'm Justin, and welcome to my channel. And also, welcome to the Ring Toss Hike and Yeat Trail. So this year has become the theme of fun in the sun, and right now it is not sunny, but I imagine it will be later. So I kind of wanted this whole trip to be a sort of game where I hike and I yeet discs at disc golf courses along the trail, and also do loops around volcanoes later when I get to the mountains. Right now we're on it's just a hike and yeet. So how it's gonna work is I came up with this like point system that's completely arbitrary, but still kind of fun. The way the points are gonna work is I get 10 points for every 50 miles hiked with heavy backpack on, and I'll get 10 points for playing 2 rounds of disc golf at one course. And if I improve my score in the second round, then I'll get a bonus 10 points. Also, once I do the ring toss, I'll get 10 points for doing a loop around a mountain or the volcano. So I have already hiked 50 miles to get here, so I'm on the board with 10 points. Also, one thing I didn't mention is there's also going to be some experience points, XP, and I'll get XP points for completing each region. So we'll have, right now I'm on the north coast, which is going to stretch all the way to Yeat, and then south coast, and then we'll go inland, and then the volcano section. So I'll also get XP points for anytime I get a birdie on the course, which I don't normally do, so we'll see if we can't get a couple. Mischievous creature, if you lose your shoes or choose to cruise, it could be a little
piece of coffee cake, literally anything to amuse your muse. My muse likes to talk about philosophy, but I just want to write a symphony. But this form that is separate from me, it requires from me something to make it happy. Just a little something to satiate its appetite. Oh, true delight.
Currently, I am at Fort Stevens State Park in Northwest Oregon, headed to the first disc golf course of the trip, and that is Columbia Shores.
Never misuse or ignore the clues. Always, always, always.
This is a longer one, 23 holes,
Use your muse.
so I'm going to play 46 total. And also, the cool thing is that there's a little putt course on the way. So I'm gonna warm up on that, and then we're gonna get on the course and watch. I will show you. We're almost to the little putt course. Oh, here we go. Okay, buttercups. So Columbia Shore was an awesome disc golf course to play. Now, I'm gonna rate each course according to location, um, signage and playability, course design, and my overall opinion of the course. Now, Columbia Shore Disc Golf Course is located on the mouth of the Columbia River in Fort Stevens State Park. So you get the ocean breeze coming over the dunes, you have ships floating past, and elk milling about on the course. So the location is prime. One of the most beautiful courses I've played. Uh, as far as signage and playability goes, it is actually extremely well signed, with arrows pointing to the next tee pad, and each hole has a sign with distance, and also something super unique about the course is that on each hole there's also a sign that has a bit of history about the area that you are actually currently throwing in. That's pretty unique and something that I've never experienced, though I've played disc golf for almost 20 years now. Um, as far as course design goes, it's actually also one of the most well designed courses that I've ever played, with a lot of different disc shapes that you need to use to get to the basket in as few throws as possible. They also did a really good job of designing the course around a historic fort with guns and barracks and different things that you would find in a historic fort. And I guess my overall opinion of the course is that it's just a really, really fantastic course and absolutely gorgeous. The one downside is that it can get quite windy, which I don't mind throwing into the wind. I kind of enjoy trying to use the wind to get my disc to do different things, whether it's, get the disc in a different placement on the fairway than I would normally be able to, or to get my disc to travel farther. Here's a pro tip. Because the course is so windy, I would recommend going as early as possible, because generally in the morning it's not very windy at all, and then the wind picks up as the day moves on. So if you go early, not only will you have the course to yourself, but also won't have to deal with the wind if that's not something that you're comfortable playing in. So, with all that being said, I would give this course a 10 out of 10. I will absolutely 100% play that course again, and I highly recommend it to anybody that feels the desire to go throw some discs at some baskets. So that's it for this video. Like, subscribe. You can check out my Patreon at Justin Sleep Music, and tune in next week as I continue south along the Oregon coast and hit up some more courses in the North Coast region. Next stop, Twisted Pines. Twisting.